Ladies and gentlemen, the United Nations Food Systems Summit is being convened under extraordinary circumstances. Today's virtual format would have been inconceivable before the COVID-19 pandemic. I commend His Excellency UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres and the Special Envoy for the Food Systems Summit, Dr. Agnes Kalibata, for their perseverance in making sure this important meeting goes forward at this moment of rising hunger and food prices. The pandemic has taught us many lessons. One is that we as humans must live in harmony with nature. We cannot afford business as usual with food systems that exacerbate the climate crisis and deplete vital land and water. The time for greater sustainability is now. Another lesson is that international trade matters for food security. Even as global goods trade fell by over 7% in value in 2020, trade in agricultural products held stable, becoming a lifeline for access to food. Trade feeds 1 in every 6 people on this planet. Without trade, the Food and Agricultural Organization tells us many countries would be unable to feed themselves. This means that we have a collective responsibility to leverage international trade to build the sustainable food systems we need. We must support and reinvigorate the multilateral rules-based trading system, which we have built from the ashes of the Second World War. The WTO rulebook aims to make international trade first and foremost reliable so that countries can count on it for their food supply. We can act at the WTO this autumn to strike a multilateral agreement to curb fishery subsidies that encourage overfishing and harm our oceans. We can do much more to reduce the agricultural subsidies that crowd out the small farmer, harm the environment, and blur the economic signals on which efficient production, resource allocation, and trade all depend. We must lower tariffs that make the hungry hungrier by raising the price of food. The WTO's 12th Ministerial Conference starting on 30th November this year is an opportunity to make progress on these issues. I'm hopeful that WTO members may be able to agree not to restrict exports of food purchased by the World Food Programme. This would enable this Nobel Prize-winning sister organization to better perform its vital humanitarian mission. Please roll up your sleeves and support the multilateral trading system now. Thank you.